tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Just tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna. Sorry. We're canceled.
That was the weirdest intro ever.
I don't know where it came from.
I know. I was like, okay, Dion's being silly. I like it. A silly Dion's a better Dion.
Well, I'm 2 weeks from being 40, so.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
You're going to be 40?
Be 40.
Get the fuck out. You still look like you're about fucking 28.
I know, man. I look great. I feel older. I'm ready for it all to be done.
Like my daddy always said, I look like shit, but I feel great.
Well, I'm on the opposite. I look good. I feel like shit.
No, you look, I'm being all jokes aside, you still look about 28.
Thank you.
God damn, man, you could.
People always coming to me, you really 40? I'm like, yeah, I'm really.
Yeah, why would you make that up? Yeah. It's stuff people say, are you really, you go, like when people go, you really from Oklahoma? Why would I make that up? I mean, if I could have been, yeah.
There are better things I would lie about.
Yes.
My age is not one of them.
Yeah, age, where I'm from, I'd be like.
I don't have to prove anything, but
I'm 32 from LA. What's up, baby? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead, I'm from Oklahoma and I'm about to get my social security. So yeah, man. No, but happy birthday if I'm gonna miss it. I'm probably gonna miss it.
Well, yeah.
When's your day?
It's the 15th.
Yeah.
I'm a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But, this will be the third birthday I've had on the show. The first time we...
That's no shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we've come a long way.
It's been a long time.
No, it's been a long time without you. And when I see you.
Malika. Do you know what song he was just trying to do?
It's been a long. Remember after Paul Walker died, and after Paul Walker died, and Fast.
Is that what that song?
Yeah, and they were like, "Hey, listen, no more Fast and Furious." After Paul Walker, then I guess they went, you know what? We're making money. That lasted for about a week, maybe. Remember they were like,
That's why I'm mad they didn't recast Black T'Challa, Black Panther. They ain't have to kill that nigga.
Oh, Chadwick.
Yeah, that one died. Let's get another one.
Man, that's cool.
White people don't never kill their heroes. You know how many Supermans there been?
No.
Batmans there been?
You mean the Confederate?
He don't never die.
Yeah, Confederate statues around the country. I mean, around the country, not just in the South, around the country. They're trying to tell you something. And then they get pissed off, you put up a Martin Luther King statue. Don't get me started. We started fun for your birthday, and it turns into fucking a Malcolm X speech.
You got ruthless all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Is all this white snow pissing you off?
Yeah. Man, let me tell you something. There is nothing, I don't know about you. Every time I see snow, I mean.
Oh yeah, I hate it. Every time I see snow, I think of slavery and what white people did to black people and how I ain't supposed to be over here in this bullshit. This is all y'all fault, and I'll never forgive you for it because fuck snow. Like, it's cute on Christmas.
No.
But in all intents and purposes, as a grown adult, snow is a hassle, a bother, a hindrance, an annoyance. It quiets the city because, it's too cold to be outside doing shit. But other than that...
No, it quiets crime. It quiets serious crime. Like, you won't do no drive-by.
No, it's white-collar crime increases during snow.
Well...
Niggas in at home scamming.
Well, I'm talking about, like, drive-bys. Yeah, I mean, if you're home, like... Cyber Monday, it'd be my Cyber Monday. You know what I mean? But
we gonna shoot you, but we ain't had no snow ties.
Yeah, you go shoot somebody, but you slide, you keep on sliding by, and then you go into an intersection.
We scamming in the winter for the drive-bys in the summer.
Yeah, no, they get snow tires for a drive-by, and they get a winter drive-by material, a winter drive-by car, like a Bronco.
It's got to get it kitted out.
No, they just get snow tires.
Winterize my drive-by vehicle.
They put chains on the tires so they don't slip. Uh-oh, somebody's coming. Man, I just don't like it because, like, just for one, I don't like being cold. Two, I mean, it's hard. People drive bad enough as it is, much less, oh shit, here we go with the snow. So, I mean, I don't know how many accidents I saw yesterday. I had to skip acting class. Like, it's my fault that I got started late. I got started at about 4:20 to leave acting class. It's about 2 hours down there. And I mean, at 6 o'clock, after 6 o'clock, I just got on I-65. I go, it's done.
Yeah,
there's no way.
Chance.
Yeah, there's no way. So, it's like,
I think pain in the ass, man.
And it's overrated. Like a white Christmas is the most overrated thing in the world. For one, if you get a bicycle, what are you gonna do? You can't go ride it. So it's the most overrated shit.
Why can't you ride the bike in the snow?
Because there's ice underneath it, and you might crash.
You gonna crash anyway. You just got a bike for the first time.
Well, you don't
What
want.
the fuck you talking about?
You don't want nobody to fucking crash on their bike. I mean, no, you get a bike. You gotta wait till it gets dry. You don't want your bike getting all muddy and shit. So yeah.
That's a weird take coming from you who likes fucking off-road racing and.
Because you get a bicycle for a kid. I'm talking about when you're a kid.
Well,
And,
kids love snow. They don't give a fuck.
man, they would fall. You would, man. It's icy. It's slick. No, that's a horrible idea. Then it hits the curb. Then you gotta. Then you got a kid.
What is this fucking
You gotta get a helmet.
American History X? All this stuff?
Yeah, so man, this apartment complex is funny because like they
They ain't paved shit.
No, I think everybody's moving out because for one, you know what?
They ain't moving out.
For one, they started this flex rent where it's like you can pay a little bit here and a little bit there for the course of the month, and then you can, seriously.
What?
And you can Airbnb your apartment, so it's like they're doing everything here. Pretty soon they're gonna be like, hey, listen, prostitution can be legal in your apartment if you just don't. If you put a red light in your window. You know, I mean, seriously, it's flex rent pay. Like you pay some 1 week, some the other week, as long as you get to the amount by such and such a date, and then like I said, you can Airbnb it.
Wait.
What?
What the fuck is flex rent?
That's what they call it. They called
Hey,
it.
I'm gonna give you $7 on Tuesday. I'm gonna give you $19 on Thursday. Friday I ain't gonna have shit for you because me and my boys going out to beat ups to watch the fuck UFC.
But the
fight.
next 2 weeks, I'm gonna give you $500, and then my rent's be paid. I think everybody's leaving though.
If you can,
Nothing quite.
I don't understand if you give them $35 and they're not gonna evict you. Is it a down
you
payment?
gotta have the whole thing by the end of the month, obviously.
You gotta have it by the end of the month anyway. Why would you pay $19 on Tuesday?
Well, maybe
and then
maybe
just save the $19. You never know. You might need that $19.
Maybe
help you come up on some more.
Maybe somebody's money's funny. You're not like, hey man, I expect my cousin to give me my money back. And you go, I ain't got all the rent. And they go, oh, that's fine. Just give us $200 on Monday, and then if you don't give us the rest of the money by the 3rd, then your ass is out. I mean, maybe they do it like that. I don't know.
No, because apartment complexes have to, like, there's legal processes they have to go through.
That's what I'm saying.
For eviction. So even if you, like.
But that's what I'm saying. I think like a lot of people are leaving, so I think they're like making it easy to either pay rent. Let me tell you something. Nothing quiets the Africans like winter. I haven't heard any of them. I'm serious. I haven't heard any. I barely even see them. I mean,
It's cold outside. I'm gonna be quiet. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
that's what it's like.
Make me a jacket. It's freezing cold.
How many snow lions have you ever seen? Lion King, the winter version. He's got earmuffs on and shit.
They got a cold the whole movie.
He's got flu. He's getting a flu shot. The whole movie's basically it's about vaccines. The whole movie's a propaganda movie. Hey, make sure you get vaccinated, kids and the lions.
It's the circle of life.
Hey, you know what? I just got myself a primary care physician, right? And we kind of went round and round finally. This is my first doctor I've had since I've been in high school.
I'm proud of you. I still don't have one.
Dude.
One day.
Dude, I wasn't going to get one, but they said to get certain stuff because of my foot, I have to get a primary care physician. I said, okay. And so we went round and round about vaccines. He goes, we get you a flu shot? And I go, nah, I'm good. He goes, why? I go, I just don't want a flu shot. He goes, can I ask why? I go, because I don't want a flu shot. He go, well, you could be susceptible. You get older, you're susceptible to, oh, shit, they do fail. I saw that nigga. I want to yell that shit out.
Please don't. We're podcasting.
Okay, I'm sorry. I saw that. We get shot.
Only close the blinds.
So we went round and round. And he goes, how come? I said, I just don't believe in flu shots, And you see somebody in
You
our...
don't believe in?
The flu vaccine? I'm like, no, man.
You don't think it prevents the flu?
I'm not good. I'm not with vaccines. I think they're... No, seriously, vaccines. I wouldn't have got the COVID vaccine if I wasn't required for my job. I mean, seriously. I mean, that shit they made you. They made you. Their philosophy.
Nobody made you.
Yeah, they did.
No, they
No.
did not.
Their philosophy was, listen, you don't have to take it, but you also have to work for us. So I go, well, I guess I got to take it.
Well, there you go.
Why? Because I wanted to
option.
work. Because I wanted to work.
That's free will, remember?
Look at you.
See?
Look at you bringing that
see
shit
how,
back.
See how the consequences
Look at
ain't
that
free?
shit coming back
yeah,
on them.
I tried to explain it that way, but y'all didn't want to hear it.
Somebody in the comments said Dr. CB is a. You see it on my YouTube comments said Dr. CB was a con artist, and I wanted to go fuck off. No, he's not.
Who did he con?
I don't know, but
Who did he con?
don't. Hey, I don't know, but
Either it works or it don't.
Hey,
there's a reason why he won in court.
If he, yeah, that's saying. If he was a con artist, he wouldn't have won in court.
They got him up out of here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and maybe the reason why you haven't seen Nick Cannon.
No, I've seen Nick Cannon.
I mean,
you just ain't talking about what he was talking about.
Well, Nick Cannon was going to do wasn't he going to play Dr. CB in a movie?
Nah, he was supposed to be filming it, a documentary.
Yeah, and where's it at? That's been 2 years ago we talked about that.
I can ask you the same thing about Dr. Umar's school. Where's that at?
Is Dr. Umar supposed to have a school?
He's been supposed to have a school. 7-8 years ago, was supposed to be getting.
I like Dr. Umar. Hey, guess who I ran? I ran into one of the black leaders in the black lawyer that's always suing somebody
Ben
white
Crump?
for racism. What's that?
Ben Crump.
That's it. I saw him at the Houston airport. I was walking. I go, excuse me. I go, I went, like that. And I go, man, thank you for all you do. He goes, thank you, brother. I go,
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Seriously, I
Thank
did.
you for all you do. That nigga's a grifter.
Dude, I want to get a picture with him, but I was limping around and shit, and he was going his way. I love that dude. I mean, somebody's got to fight for us. I mean, seriously. He's the only one. Him, Umar,
he
the other
show up
dude.
when it's big time. And your
I
cousin
don't give a
Pookie
shit.
got killed.
I like him. Say what now?
I say,
Well, but who else is going to show up for us? That's what I'm saying. You can talk shit about him all you want to, but who else is showing up for us? Nobody. So you can talk all the shit you want to about him, but at least he's on our side.
on our side for what?
Even if it's to get a lawsuit, at least the case is like being put into a national spotlight. I love Ben Crump, man, because nobody else is going to fight for us. Nobody. Who we got? Name a leader. Name a leader who's
He's not a leader. He's a lawyer.
He's still a leader.
No, what is he leading?
Listen.
He's leading lawsuits.
Listen. Well, he's leading. Okay, listen. Name a black leader for us. That's not Umar.
He's not a leader.
Okay, who's one of
We
our
don't
leaders?
have there's no consensus black person that all black people follow. They got rid of that shit back in the 60s.
That's by killing them.
Yeah. What was your boy? Stokely Carmichael?
So Stokely Carmichael. I mean, Huey B. They killed Huey B. Newton.
Look it up, Malik. You ain't doing shit.
Yeah, I know they killed Fred Hampton in his sleep.
He was the one that was gonna change everything.
And you know what I found out they did when they were going to give the kids free lunches? That the Chicago police found out where they had the food and they went and pissed on it. Mm-hmm. They all went and peed on it. That is just evil. That is a level of evil that, god damn, man.
We don't see you as humans.
It says a drug dealer shot him.
Yeah, exactly. Malcolm
Drug
X,
dealer shot who?
Huey B. Newton?
Huey P. Newton.
Hey, Malcolm X said the best. He goes, they're going to get one of us to kill one of us just to say it was one of us.
Yeah.
And it's always been that way. We have no leaders. And I think
So that's why you calling Ben Crump a leader. I'm like, no, he's not a leader. No one's following Ben Crump to.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Ben Crump, Lee Merritt.
Ben Crump is doing his job.
Crimp.
People, yeah. Crump is crimping.
Hey, no. How about Kaepernick? I think Colin Kaepernick's a leader. I mean, you know
Where
what?
did they lead you to?
But listen. Hear me out. Colin Kaepernick could have easily, when he won that lawsuit, you know, because one of his things of the lawsuit was he couldn't talk about the lawsuit and he couldn't say this and that, but he got paid, I think, $10 million, which is really nothing. And people could have said he went in for a money grab, but think about it. He opened that, what's the name of this organization? I forget, but
Irrelevant to most people.org.
but he still started something though. He's helping kids.
Again, starting something and doing your job is
That's not his job though. It was not his job.
I'm talking about it doesn't equate to leadership. I'm not saying he's not trying to be a leader. I'm just saying he's not. No one wakes up, the average black person doesn't wake up and go, what is Colin Kaepernick's agenda and how can I follow? Nobody's doing that.
Well, I don't know what the average black person does anyway. What do they do?
I'm saying is back in the 60s when you had actual leaders, when they were like, yo, get on board, we boycotting this, that, and the third, those things would be boycotted, and that was the end of it.
Well,
You don't have that today.
But you know why? You know why?
There's not a single, maybe Michelle Obama.
You know why? Because we all got happy when we could vote. We got to think we could vote and integration. And after that, we kind of like, okay, we got what we want. And it's like, yeah, okay. And we stopped.
We got what we wanted, but we didn't keep doing what got us.
And that's where we failed.
Because when you go eat at somebody else's plate, you got food at home, you forget how good it tastes.
Say that again.
I said, when you go eat at somebody else's house a lot and you got food at home, you forget how good it is. We didn't need their table. We just wanted to go in there and sit down.
No, we thought, I mean, look, looking back on it, and at the time, I think you have to look at things sometimes after time is gone and look back.
Yeah.
Hindsight. So when you look back on it, and I think even Martin Luther King said it, when he said, man, I led my people into like a
burning.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it looked good, right? Integration looked good on paper. You know what I mean? It really did. And if you look at it, no, man.
Integration is good. What the problem became is that we stopped supporting our own because we had access. This is the whole mainstream versus black comedy debate. You know, it's the second black people build you up, you get to the mainstream audience, the money's better, and so you go play where you make the most money. And then black people go, oh, this nigga sold out. And it's like, everybody does it because the reason you get into your career to do work is to get paid for what you do, right? And at some point, somebody's going to offer you an amount of money that's better than what you're getting, and then you have a choice to make. You say, I'm going to stay here at this $400 level because I want to keep it real, or I'm going to go take this $15,000 for this theater show because it's $15,000 and that would help me move forward.
But look at Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb kept it real, and he's doing theaters now, and he's doing it his way. And that's why I respect Corey Holcomb.
Corey Holcomb's market is Corey Holcomb's market. There's no growth. He's got what he's got.
He's got his fan base.
Okay.
He's got his fan base. So he didn't really sell out, and he's still doing theaters. So if he went mainstream.
There is no cultural.
Yeah, he is. He's doing theaters.
There is no cultural transfer.
He don't want a cultural transfer.
And that's what I'm talking about. Somebody comes and offers you X amount of dollars. You have to say, you know what? Fuck that culture shit. I'm taking the money.
I'm kind of going mainstream. No, but Corey.
It's not kind of going mainstream. The second you get put on mainstream and you can maintain that, they're not doing it.
So you think Miss Pat is mainstream now?
Yeah.
You think she sold out?
No.
Then what do you think?
This is what I'm saying.
Please explain it.
The difference between Corey and Miss Pat is Corey don't want to go mainstream. Because if he did, he would change the way he operates.
Corey can't go mainstream because that's not who he is.
And that's my point.
Well, how about Miss Pat?
She can go mainstream, and she has.
You just said she didn't.
No, I didn't.
You said she did go mainstream.
No, I said she didn't sell out.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
What's the difference?
Okay. For the third time, follow me. I'm going to say this slowly, okay? Corey would be selling out if he tried to go mainstream. He can't because his genre of comedy doesn't translate to white audiences. He couldn't do it if he wanted to. And if he did, he would be leaving what? His fan base behind. Because he would turn into something
that he's
not.
But people could tell it's not authentic. People could tell it's not authentic.
That would be selling out, correct? Miss Pat hasn't done that. She's been the same person the entire time. She hasn't lost any audience. She's gained a new audience. And that's
if she's mainstream and she didn't change anything, her act wasn't mainstream to begin with. So how was she?
That's my whole point is mainstream is white. Until they put eyes on it, that's what it is.
But you said Miss Pat is mainstream.
She is now.
And I say Miss Pat never sold out.
I agree with you.
You just said she sold out.
No, I didn't. For the fourth time. The fuck are you talking about? I never said that.
She's the same person she's always been.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm saying
Now, how does she pick up?
her material translates.
How?
Corey's doesn't. I couldn't explain it to you.
How does her material transfer? I mean, no.
Because there are single white women who had kids at 13 and 12 who lived the same life that she did.
Or maybe her funny is just more universal. No, it's true. Maybe her brand of funny is more universal.
That's my whole point. Is the fact that Corey's comedy is very niche. I'm not saying he's incapable of getting the greater audience. What I'm saying is his brand of comedy doesn't translate for white people.
I know it doesn't. I mean,
So his audience, his growth potential is not the same as someone's who can. That's what I'm saying. It was the same argument I was making with Tony, Kill Tony. When
y'all think you're wrong on that one.
Pigeonholing your audience.
No, because he sold out Madison Square Garden. So I mean, he's got his audience.
Okay.
So he don't need to go mainstream.
Again, so that's a high level. I'm not.
That's an
denying.
incredibly high level.
But is there a level above that?
How can you get above selling out Madison Square
The
Garden?
same way you could say that Belle Biv DeVoe is not on the same level as Boyz II Men.
They're both selling out shit.
But that's not the question I'm asking you.
What are you asking me?
Is there a different level between Belle Biv DeVoe and Boyz II Men? Yes or no?
I mean,
yes or no?
there is no yes or no to it. There is no yes or no to it. So you're talking about Kill Tony. I'm like,
No,
Tony
I'm
Hinchcliffe.
asking you, are there different levels?
There's different levels to
Okay,
it.
yes or no? Is Belle Biv DeVoe
No, it's like this.
and Boyz II Men on the same level?
It's Mint Condition and Boyz II Men on the same.
No, because I'm doing this for a very specific reason. Are they on the same level?
They're both superstar groups. So yeah.
Oh my God.
They are. They're both superstar group. You can't tell me that. I mean, they might have. So what are you gauging this off of? Number one songs. Hit number one.
I'm talking about the level of success between.
But when I'm talking about, what level are you talking about? You talking about number one songs?
Who has a higher peak? Belle Biv DeVoe.
I ask you again. Are you asking number one songs? Or are you asking can they fill out? I get they both can sell out the same stadiums or the same arenas back in the day.
I don't know why he's doing this.
I see what you're saying, Dion.
I don't know why.
I do see, but I see what he's doing. But I'm like,
why he's doing it.
But
I don't know. It's really irritating because you're doing it on purpose.
No, I'm not doing it on purpose.
You're being obstinate for no reason.
I am not. I am not. I'm saying, how are you gauging this though? How are you gauging it? Now, are you saying crossover appeal? Are you saying crossover appeal? What
have we been talking about this entire fucking time, BT?
Are you saying crossover appeal?
Are you saying mainstream?
Are you saying crossover appeal?
Saying...
If you're saying crossover appeal, yeah, Boyz II Men does.
What have we been talking about for the past
But are you talking about
10
selling
minutes?
tickets? Are you talking about selling tickets?
Oh my God, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so let's try this on a different level. Would you say that Rick James and Michael Jackson are on the same level?
Oh God. When? What year?
Exactly.
Just fucking with you on that one.
And the
Come on.
defense rests.
Come on now. Come on. Rick James, Michael Jack. That's an easy one. That's an
So
easy
what I'm
one.
saying is no matter what the level, there's always a level, right? There's always, if you're not at the very top, there's always a space you can go. And what I'm saying is when you have just like me, like I know for a fact there are going to be people who come to my shows who are not going to like how dark my material is.
I don't think you're dark at all.
Oh, that's irrelevant. But that's the point. Is that I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and I don't care whether the person who's on the fence likes it or not. That's my whole point. I'm specifically talking to people who are going to rock with me regardless of what I say.
Okay.
Anybody else? Hey, I hope you like it. If you don't, I ain't gonna cry about it. I'm pigeonholing myself if I'm not willing to move off that point. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay then. So you finally come to around to understand what I've been trying to say this whole fucking time. There's levels to this shit. And when you pigeonhole yourself, when you limit yourself, you gotta be accepting of the level that you're gonna get.
I mean, I don't agree with you on Tony Hinchcliffe though. Like I said, he sell at Madison Square Garden.
I'm not saying he's not. Oh God. Is Tony Hinchcliffe at the very top?
Hey, man, if you sell out Madison Square Garden, you're at a top level.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Okay.
What I'm saying is there a difference between being Rick fucking James and Michael Jackson? Yes, there is.
Yes.
Okay.
But there's only like a couple people who can sell out. But he also didn't sell
There's
out.
hundreds of people who can sell out Madison Square Garden. It's
There's what
happened
now?
a lot.
No, it's not happened a lot.
Every band that's ever sold out Madison Square Garden.
We're talking about comedians. Name 5 comedians right now, top of the head.
Amy Schumer, Andrew Schultz, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Dane Cook, fucking
That's 5.
Jerry Seinfeld, there's Kevin Hart. Lots of niggas have sold out Madison Square Garden. I'm not saying it's not incredible. I'm just saying it's happened a lot. It's not the great and please don't misunderstand me. I would love to sell out Madison Square Garden. It's a goal I have. But what I'm saying is just because you make it to that level doesn't mean that that's where you shouldn't stop there, right? There's levels beyond Madison Square Garden. There's bigger stadiums than Madison Square Garden.
But then you go into a whole different level. Then you're going to talk about TV, film. I mean, as far as comedians go, that's the top you go. But then you're going to branch off.
But here's the thing that I look at is like, what's the initial ability, the stand up, like, right? Like, take the greatest. You got Richard Pryor, you got Eddie Murphy,
George Carlin,
Chappelle, Martin, who am I missing? The guys
Bill Burr, Louis C.K.
who did film, TV, and stand up. They have a killer special, they have a #1 movie, and they had a
you're looking at Eddie Murphy
TV
then.
show.
You're looking at Eddie Murphy.
So you got Dave Chappelle, you got Richard Pryor, you got Eddie Murphy, and you got Chris Rock.
Eddie Murphy. Out of that whole crew, Eddie Murphy's the only one who was #1 across the whole board. Richard Pryor could have, as far as, because Richard Pryor was a great actor, but...
and Bill Cosby, how could I forget him?
No shit. But can you say Bill Cosby had a great film career?
No, all you need is a #1 hit movie. He had Ghost. He had a bunch of great movies. Ghost Dad is his #1 movie, I think.
No, but the movies with Sidney Poitier were fucking phenomenal. Let's do it again. God, that was good. That was good shit, man.
So you see,
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Finally, it only took me the whole fucking episode. Did you send the invite?
Yeah.
All right. Well, while you pull that up, I'll do the promo. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Sorry Over Cancel. Make sure you head on over to buymeacoffee.com/Sorry Over Cancel. Become a Cancel Crew member for as little as $6. You get a bonus episode every month plus early access. Also, check out our merch store. We've got T-shirts with direct shipping to your house for $25. Different logos, different colors. So make sure you check that out. Buymeacoffee.com. Also, we got hoodies that you can get on the website. So go to buymeacoffee.com/Sorry Over Cancel. Become a Cancel Crew member, pick up some merch, and support the show. Tell a friend, tell a friend.
Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend your pet peeve is inconsequential while we were driving? Everyone sucks. My boyfriend was very upset at me last night because while we were driving, he said his pet peeve is when people drive on the freeway for only one exit. He said it bothers him if they get on the freeway only to get off at the next exit. I said, that is an inconsequential pet peeve because there's no traffic and it has no effect on you. I could tell it bothered him because later in the evening, he was cold to me. So I apologized for invalidating his pet peeve. I realized everyone is entitled to their pet peeves, regardless of how they seem to me. But he remained cold the rest of the evening. That boyfriend's a bitch. So I asked if he was annoyed at me, and he said, yes, I am. I asked him why, and he said it was because I got on him earlier about his pet peeve. God, this dude's a fucking bitch. I said, but I apologized unprompted, and he said he's just going to need more time to get over it. Jesus. I feel like his continued annoyance is disproportionate to the circumstance. Am I the asshole here for what I said to him? Edited to add. He was not referring to my driving. He was referring to another car ahead of us that had a small boat secured to its hood. I said, that boat looks like it is not secured securely attached to that car. Oh, I know that fucking, I know that all too well. That's why I'm limping today. And then the car took the very next exit. So I said, at least they're getting off the freeway. Then he said, that's my pet peeve when someone drives on a freeway for only one exit. That's the am I the asshole? So I think she needs a different boyfriend. If that pisses him off to the point when she said that he was cold to her, I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Of all the things a couple argues about.
Here's the thing. When someone you care about tells you something that upsets you doesn't matter, that's irritating as fuck. Like, you ain't have to say that. You could have just let me rant. You ain't have to say that. So you opened yourself up to my response, and whatever you get is, yo, she ain't have to do all that.
But he went off, and she just told her feelings.
Okay.
Well, now she knows.
Now you know how to keep your fucking mouth shut.
Well, now she knows to get a different boyfriend. What do you think, Malik?
I think she's an asshole because I feel like pet peeves are generally small in the first place. So
you think she's the asshole?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she should have shut the fuck up.
So just let him have his pet peeve and go.
If it didn't bother nobody, listen to her response. This doesn't affect anybody. Why are you getting so upset? If it don't affect nobody and it just pisses me off, let me be mad about it. Yeah. Why are you trying to check what are you doing that? Why are we having this conversation? Because you're trying to check how I feel about something that irritates me. I don't need you policing my emotions.
God, I hate when somebody fucking drives like that. Oh, that's inconsequential. You hurt my feelings. God damn.
No, it's the attitude of why would you say...
It's the principle, Smokey?
Yeah, it's because it's like, yo, if it bothers me enough to speak on it, and then you go, that don't fucking matter. Bitch, get out of my car.
I'm going to say that she's not an asshole. I'm going to say...
Of course you are.
Yeah,
You're
no.
contrarian.
No. I just don't think... I mean, her saying that, I mean, you could have sparked debate, but as far for him getting that upset and being cold to her...
It's about the principle. Your girl's supposed to back you up on what she's supposed to be down for whatever.
Even if
with the smoke, with the shits, all time, every time, right or wrong, she's supposed to have my motherfucking back. And for her to open her mouth and say, that shit don't matter in my car, shit, get the fuck out.
These dudes are bitches.
Yeah,
man.
I'll be a bitch.
These dudes are
I'll be
bitches.
a bitch with a new bitch. Get the fuck out of my car.
Hold on. You agree with everything I said? Okay.
Hey.
You my girl. You my boo.
You don't have to agree. Just keep your motherfucking mouth shut in my car. If I'm driving...
And then she would be cold to him.
I don't give a fuck.
Like,
it's my pet peeve.
Like, what's wrong with you? I just don't...
It's inconsequential, remember?
I just don't think...
It's inconsequential,
Yeah,
remember?
it's inconsequential, so
Right,
I'm not going to say anything.
Then walk off.
Good. I think that's the biggest. So you think your girl should always have your back? Okay, if it's just y'all two, if it's just y'all, now, if it's in a group, let's just say you had a girlfriend here, and we got an argument. Okay, about just now.
She's supposed to have my back.
And what if she goes?
Or be quiet.
No, I think BT's right. I think, boy.
She's going to catch hell on the way home. Hell.
No, BT's right because, and I'll be like this, I'll be like,
BT could be right all day in your brain, but the second you voice it, not mine's.
It's over?
Not mine's.
Is it over?
Not mine's. Can't be mine talking about he right.
So you want a yes girl?
Who doesn't?
What if she has her own opinions? Like, she has...
She's allowed to voice her opinions whenever she wants to.
But if they're different from yours...
Hey, if I'm in the middle of a rant and you tell me my rant don't matter, you don't got nothing for me.
No, she just disagrees with your rant.
Okay, keep it. We're not having a conversation. I'm ranting. I'm not talking to you about what makes me feel. I'm just saying this thing pisses. I hate when people do that. Oh, that doesn't matter. Why would you say that to me?
That your feelings are invalidated, right?
Why?
They're inconsequential.
There's no reason for her to say that to me. There's just no reason. No reason.
So she's a bitch.
Let a motherfucker rant if he want to rant. That's all.
I wish I had a camera in that car. I want to see how he said it and how she said it back to him. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously, I want to see.
I guarantee you this wasn't the first time she did something to piss him off.
Maybe.
The fact that
but it wasn't her. But remember she said it wasn't her driving that he was mad at. It was.
I know. It was the fact that she opened her mouth when she didn't need to.
Is that she opened that yap up.
Talking to be talking.
She kept yapping, opened that yap up.
Have you? Is that something that you've ever? I'm asking this question to you. Have you ever dealt with a girl who just talks way too much?
All girls talk way too much.
Nah, I don't think all women talk too much.
No, I
But
think
there
they all
are
do.
women who just talk way too. Just like,
And you go,
yo, I don't have anything to. I literally don't have anything to say. I talk for a living, so I do all my talking at work. When I get off work, I don't really be talking that much.
Have women ever actually said, "What do you think?" I mean, seriously, have they ever said,
no.
"What do you think?" Okay. I'm just asking. I mean, I don't know if I've ever said to a girl, "What do you think?" I mean, I'll just maybe rant. I just want you to fucking listen. I mean, I've heard girls say, sometimes we don't want to answer. We just want you to listen. And I didn't say this out loud, but I wanted to say, then why the fuck did you bring it up? But I get it though. They just want you to listen. I mean, maybe it's probably got a girlfriend now, but I get it though. I mean, she said that and I go, okay, I got you.
So that principle should apply in this situation. Hey, sometimes I just want to rant. I don't need you to coach and critique and tell me, oh, that grand scheme. Like, that's not the issue at hand. The issue at hand is you interrupting the flow of my anger. So now I got to direct it at you. Why are you getting in the way? For what? If it don't matter to you what pisses me off, be quiet about it.
You think it'd be a turnoff if a woman had too much of an opinion on something, or always had to be like had to like having a voice her opinion on?
And there is this. I shouldn't even say this.
No names, but what?
There was a woman in my class, in one of my classes.
Back in high school?
No.
GED class?
No. You know I didn't take GED class.
Fucking with you, man.
Your goofy ass over there.
I'm
With your fucking ass.
I'm fucking with you. Go ahead. What class? Your comic. Okay.
Who she, for whatever reason, thought she knew what's best for everybody, and she just had an opinion on everything. Oh no, I think you should. I'm like, you paid for this class, and you're the one teaching it. How does that make sense? And I would just let her talk, and then I'd be like, don't listen to any of that. She has no idea what she's talking about.
You said that?
Yes.
And what she said? She get mad?
Well, I'm like, you said it right there. You feel. You don't know what you're talking about.
Have you done comedy before? Have you? Then why are you taking this motherfucking class?
It's like, yo, and then don't even get me started.
No, please.
But no, I'm
get
just saying, there are women who just can't get it. Like, she thought she knew what was best for her in her life, and she didn't graduate the class. She stopped coming. She didn't do any of the assignments while she was in the class. And so it's like one of those things where if you know what's best for you, and then this is how you go about operating, how do you get anything accomplished? She didn't do any of the work. And then she was like, why don't I have any of the results? I'm like, because you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
But she would always try to give me, I'm like, I heard everything you said, but what does that have to do with anything that we're talking about? It's all a bunch of side quests. I'm like, yo, you're supposed to be on the main quest here. Do your homework assignment. You're supposed to be writing jokes. You're working on theater projects and bringing it to class like I'm supposed to grade that shit. I don't know what to do with that.
But I'm saying, in the context maybe of going out with somebody, or maybe getting in the process of knowing somebody, can a woman have too much of an opinion, or I don't say argumentative, but too much of an opinion where it's kind of a turnoff for you?
I mean, it depends on what her opinion is.
I mean, like everything that comes up, she's like this, and you go.
If she thinks Trump is the man, hell yeah. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm not trying to hear that.
How about you, Malik? Can you say you met some girl, you go, oh, she's kind of cute, and you had to talk to him, but everything was a fucking argument, or or your friends come around, and let's say I came around, she goes, so why you do a podcast with that guy? He's kind of older, isn't he? Or he's kind of an asshole, don't you think? And you'd be like, hey.
Yeah, see, the last thing I'm finna do is explain myself to somebody.
So, but that's what I'm saying. How about Malik? I mean, is that a deal breaker? Could it be a turn off?
That would for sure be a deal breaker.
If she had too much of an opinion on everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys think you got too much of an opinion on everything?
I mean, I've gone out with chicks like that where I'll go. Well, inside I was going, why can't you ever just shut the fuck up? I mean, yeah, I remember like.
I'm saying for yourself, like, do you think you got too much of an opinion on everything?
I mean, listen, there's been times I've been around conversations where I could, interject, and I go, you know what? I'm just gonna keep quiet. You know, I mean,
There have
seriously.
been multiple occasions where I've heard people say words wrong in context of the conversation that I had no part of, and I just be like, "No, he didn't say that right. I can fix it, but I'm not going to." Because you got to know your place. Sometimes you just got to let people be people.
Just let them get it out. Because honestly, if you really, really listen, people just want to talk. And no one lets somebody finish a sentence before they jump in, interject, and you just go, you know what? I don't really need it. I remember one time, it was Rod Pollard. I put his name out. I don't give a fuck. I love Rod. But one time, he was talking, right? And so I said, you know what? Just inside my head, I go, I'm just going to throw a name out and see how long he can go without me saying one word. And he picked me up for lunch on the way back. I think I said one word, literally one word. And he had the conversation in his head with me in the car without me saying a word. And I go, God damn, really? I mean, seriously. Married men are like that too. Married men can't wait to, like, my uncle, and I'm not gonna say which one, just in case one of them listening. But man, like, we went out, like, I went to go see him, we went out. And this motherfucker just talked. I go, man, marriage must be hell. Because, I mean, he talked like he was an escaped convict. Like, yeah, man. So anyway, and I was like, he go, hey, if you're ever down here again, man, I'll let you borrow one of my cars. And I was like, man.
Happy to have a friend.
I want to be like, are you okay? I mean, I want to say, are you okay? I mean, it's got to be hell. I mean, I've learned through the course of maybe just through time.
It's got to be hell.
It's got to be hell, man. Because it's like, you don't understand.
It's got to be hell.
The way he was talking, it was like,
Some people love their spouses.
I didn't say he didn't love her. I just said, like, apparently he don't get to talk.
I mean, if you go look on TikTok, you can find tons of happy people together.
I didn't say he wasn't happy. I just said maybe he's not talking in his relationship because the way that motherfucker was like, I was like, Jesus.
I mean, if we're having a conversation, I'll talk to anybody about anything. But if we're just like, you know what I mean? If it's just like the conversation starts, how was your day? I didn't really do much, you know? I didn't do much.
Oh yeah, your day's gonna be unless you just get back from a gig.
It's like I've worked on. Those are the things I don't share with people. My process of what I'm thinking about, how I'm formulating jokes. Like I don't share that with anybody. So those are the things that I go through during the day. That people are like, oh, how was yours? It's like, yo, why aren't you talking? I don't really have any information to give you that will matter to you on your day-to-day basis. So I don't talk.
I don't ever want to be around somebody. Go, why aren't you talking? I mean, if I'm around somebody like that, then I shouldn't be. Either they don't know me, or I'm like,
yeah, I'm not. I don't need to be the center of attention.
If I'm not doing comedy, then yeah, I'm cool with just being
We
quiet.
hang out, chill.
We were in a van one time, like it was one of, you're at the same hotel or like it's a central van. They drop people off at, their whatever hotels. And I was in the front seat and I was tired of the motherfucker. And I was just kind of halfway, and everybody was talking, I was quiet. And the dude in the back said something like, he said something if it was directed toward me, and I wanted to go, man, why don't you shut the fuck up? I wasn't talking to you. You know what I mean? I wanted to say that so bad, but I knew it would have had one of them quiet effects where everybody in the van is quiet and shit.
Mom just got slapped.
Yeah. But I wanted to dude, I don't know you, and all of a sudden everybody's interjecting. Hey, why are you taking does my silence, does it bother you? Does my silence bother? I wanted so bad.
Some people are like that, man. They just cannot sit inside. Like, some people have to talk. Like this, man, I was going to Tacoma on one of my flights, and this woman, nice lady, nice couple. She was her husband. They're very nice. I sit in the seat first. They come, and they take the 2 inside seats.
Who sat next to you?
The wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Usually the dude sits next to me, like he don't want me to be next to his wife. I've noticed that.
Well, I was in the window, and
oh, okay.
She came in, and then he came in. So
okay.
And then she's just telling me everything about her life. She don't know me from Adam. Just fucking telling me about, we're going here because my daughter's getting married.
Don't you have a
this
husband?
Is where she's showing me pictures of people, and I'm like, you have no idea who I am, what I do. I could be one of the most crazy, and you're just telling me literally, you just sat down and started talking to a stranger about everything in your life. Where's the pause button, ma'am? Where's the self-awareness to be like, you know what? Maybe I don't need to tell this brand new stranger all the intimate details of my daughter's wedding. Oh, she was just sharing way too fucking much. And then she's asking me questions like I'm finna be spilling the beans on what I got going. Where are you headed? Same place you are. We're on the same plane. I'm not going to tell you nothing. Clearly, you are a psychopath.
There's some place though when she was talking to you, her husband was like, "Good, good. I hope you." Now he knows what I went through for the last 30 fucking years.
And I had my earbuds in the whole fucking time.
Dude, to me, earbuds mean I don't want to talk to you, and they still, hey, and you know what I mean? At the gym, it's like that. It's like,
and you know what really irritates me is the end that they try to get in. So like if you're first one sitting down, right, and if you're at the aisle seat, you got to get up for the people to come in. So that's the point of talking, contact. That's why I try to. That's why I always take the window seat. And it's just like
you should.
Yeah, I don't want you to talk to me. Don't
should give him the shoulder.
It's like, yo, I got earbuds in, my hood. I always put my hood up. So you can't really see my face. It's like, don't talk to me.
Like you on the run from somebody and shit.
And she was like,
hey, bitch, I'm supposed to be on this airplane.
You know what I mean? And she was just sat down all comfortable. And what it was is her fucking seatbelt was like stuck in between her. And so
it's the worst.
When she bumped me to grab it.
I'm so
sorry. And then it's like, I was like, oh, don't worry about it.
What she look like?
Old white lady that was going to Seattle.
You should say, hey, so what you trying to do? You know, that would have scared her. At least you hope it did. It backfired. So what are you trying to do, young man?
He's like, my high club, baby, my. Her husband's like, he don't even say nothing. He just.
I'll take in that bathroom, give you a gum job. Take her fucking dentures out and gum you.
Wasn't that old.
Oh, man, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I sat next to this lady on the plane coming here. I mean, that's about a couple years ago. And man, she acted like she wanted. Like she goes, so you're a comedian, huh? So when you performing, you ever come down to Terre Haute? And I'm like, is this bitch trying to? Is she trying to
go to your show? Yeah, it sounds like it.
No, not going to my show. She's like, so you ever come to Terre Haute? I go, I'm still not gonna come to Terre Haute. No offense, I appreciate it. I mean, I'm sure now that the green light is for interracial dating.
Terre Haute is offended. Oh well. You know your city sucks, Terre Haute.
I think it was Terre Haute. I remember that. But she was nice, man. She hit me up on Facebook Messenger. Like, God damn, really? But I guess,
How old was this lady?
Too
old for you?
Yeah, way too old for me. Like, way too old. Like, she was at least 30 years my senior. So, you know.
This was a couple of years ago?
Yeah, so she's, I don't know if she's still around now. That's so fucked up to say.
You's a fine young man, won't you back that dick up?
Yeah, I wonder if it's like they kind of wish they would have fucked a black dude back in the day, and they kind of think like, okay.
Oh, I'm sure there's tons and tons of women.
And they go, well, I wonder if this young man here will fulfill my fantasy. You know, I mean, I wonder. Who knows? I mean, who fucking knows how they think? Because, I mean, we say that, but, I mean, the brain still thinks.
Fucking those chicks know.
I wonder if
you look hard enough, you can find whatever it is you're looking for.
If you go looking hard enough, like,
but
you know,
here's the thing:
if it's a snake, you would have found it.
If you
You
go
know?
looking and you can't find it, you could always create it yourself.
This is totally off subject, but I remember one of the people that listen to our podcast, one of the best dudes I know. And I remember we did a segment on it one time. It was who would hurt your feelings if you found out they said nigga?
Uh-huh.
And he's,
I remember that segment.
I think he's number one. His name is Dylan. He's one of the greatest dudes I know. He and his wife used to do podcast. I mean, not podcast, but commentators for MotoGP for different networks, whatever. And they ended up meeting at a MotoGP race because they were, you know, and ended up falling in love. They got married. He moved from Spain to Canada. She was down here. They moved to Canada, built their own house, and they're just the nicest, like so nice. You go, okay, but they're just that nice. He's one of the people like, man, if he ever said nigga, I think it'd break my heart. I mean, he's like that nicest kind of guy. Like serious, like Dylan said nigga. I mean, cause if he listens to our podcast like twice, I go, oh shit, I wonder what the fuck we talked about in this one. And he's just a good dude. So I wanted to bring that one back. Like, who would hurt your heart if you heard him say nigga? Like you find out an old tape with them like it was a hard ER on it. You know what I mean? I hate these fucking niggas. And no one tried to rob him or nothing. You know, I mean, just in a regular conversation, they said it. You go, are you serious?
I wouldn't be shocked by anybody.
I would. There's like 3 or 4 people I'd be like, oh man. You know what I mean? Like it hurt my heart.
People in my personal life, yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, yeah, personal life. Like professionally, yeah, I could see some people like, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. There's a couple people.
But I'm talking about just in your regular life. Like,
yeah, there's a couple that.
Avery,
Nah, I'm sure Avery said nigga a bunch of times.
Avery's a good dude.
I
don't
love
know.
Avery.
I don't
Shout
think
out to you, Avery.
I don't think Avery would ever say it.
Oh, he's definitely.
He's definitely said
He's a white man who's lived in Indiana.
I'm sure back in his younger days, before he got woke, in 7th grade, he said it, and then he got beat up and go, you know what? That's a bad
I'm
word.
sure he said it to me while we were drunk late night at Morty's one day. I'm sure.
All right. we got to start off with that segment. I like that segment.
Yeah, shout out to Avery, man. I miss
God, I love that dude.
I miss those good old days.
Yeah, he's a
We're
good
getting
dude.
the signal to wrap it up.
God damn it. Toward the end, we always get that one where, oh, man, we got to...
Yeah, so he and I agree she was an asshole. You think the guy's...
being a fucking bitch. I think he's being a bitch. So you think...
Okay.
Two assholes, the dude is
Let
being
us
a
know
bitch.
in the comments.
Please let us know.
We love reading those.
Yes.
And, yeah. You got anything you want to tell them?
Damn it, I forgot to tell him how my shows went this week. I got it. I was good. I felt, I'm getting it back, I think.
Okay, well,
So-
we'll double up on how the shows go because I'll have some shows to talk about in the next episode. So thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Sorry We're Canceled. I've been Dion Curry.
I'm BT. Malik ain't doing a goddamn thing on the ones and twos.
Y'all know the words.
In other words, you know the words.
We fumbled that shit. No, we got to clean that up.
Okay.
Hold on. I've been Dion Curry.
I'm BT.
That's Malik on the ones and twos. Not doing
Doing
the
a
guy.
goddamn thing.
But y'all know the word at this time.
Peace.
Like, subscribe, and share.
So they got mainstream success. That means they.